Alright, dope. Um, it was like a helicopter flying over, so I'm hoping that that's no longer hearable or audible. I can still hear it though, but hopefully it's far enough in the distance that it's not interrupting the video. What is up? Day three of the diabolical cuts. You know, today was legs. Well, supposed to be legs. I decided, since I didn't do anything yesterday. And since my main goal for the current and foreseeable future is losing weight, losing fat, cutting, I decided that today I shall. And I also woke up late. There was a few factors, but I skipped legs. I just did the running part for longer. Ran for ran for an hour, walked for about like 40 minutes, 40, 50 minutes, something like that. Burned 1,000 and something calories. So I've done basically my 2 hours of cardio. It was good. It was fun. I'm saying not actually, but it was good. Just running on the treadmill. Nothing crazy. I did get my actual speed up. Last time I was running at what the machine calls 10 k's an hour. Today I was mostly at 11 k's an hour, which is pretty good. It's an improvement, a whole k improvement. I'm trying to get to, I don't actually know here, maybe 12. I'm just trying to get better every time I'm there, because the better cardio you do get, the better at cardio. The better at cardio you get, the more calories you can burn while doing cardio, because you're able to go faster for longer and all that. So just make the whole process easier. It'll make me more fit. One thing that I'm getting used to, I think, is just like a adaptation thing. I need to stretch afterwards, which is something I don't really do when I'm working out, which I think it's good for me to just get more stretching in. Stretching is always good, especially as you get older. I'm not that old. I'm like 20. I'm like young as all hoot, but it is something to get better at. Just stretching, stretching your limbs. It's good for mobility, especially as you get older. You want to stretch, you want to exercise, you want to keep yourself as mobile as you possibly can. But yeah, that's one thing I've done. In terms of food, I made a grave mistake. I won't even lie. Like, the second I finished doing it, I instantly regretted it because it was not worth it. There was this packet of chips that was open, and I had like 300 calories worth, which is surprisingly not as much as you'd think, because chips are pretty light. So it was like 50 grams of chips, and that was like 300 calories total. And the second I did that, I regretted it instantly. Because I did it right before going to the gym. I was just there eating, watching a video, just waiting. And the second I got into the car to go to the gym, I was like, nah, that was not worth it, bro. Like, I was thinking about the numbers, because before I left, I checked the back of the bag to be like, yo, how much calories did what I eat cost me? And I was like, that was not worth it, bro. It was nowhere near how much enjoyment I got out of it. Because sure, I got some enjoyment, but it wasn't worth 300 calories. Because 300 calories is the whole fifth of my entire day's eating on this cut. So I was like, nah, this was a wasted amount of calories. But went to the gym, did my day, burned like my 1,000 and something calories, depending on the tracker. Like, the machine tracker, based off of that, I burned like 1,000 and like 50, something like that. Based on my watch, I burned a lot more. I don't know which one's more accurate. I think I've talked about this before. Maybe I've just talked about this with myself, or told my friend or something. But I have the two trackers that I like look at during the workout, which is both the machine's tracker, the actual treadmill's tracker, and then my watch tracker, because I have Garmin Forerunner 55, not sponsored yet. Wink, wink. Give me give me more followers and more engagement, then I can get sponsored by a sports watch company. But yeah, so I use both trackers, and I just kind of even out in the middle, because the machine one is much less. Given I don't always attune it to myself, so that could be a level. There could be a level of, like, since it doesn't know my weight and stuff, it's just going off of, like, maybe my thing is only 1,000 on the machine because it thinks that I'm like 75 kgs because I didn't log my actual weight, which is like a whole 6 kgs heavier than 75. Speaking of my weight, I am currently still 81.2. Don't ask me what. I always get stuck around. There's numbers that I get stuck around, I notice. It's probably has something to do with me not working out yesterday. I didn't particularly eat much yesterday, but I know my last meal, so to speak, was popcorn. So I'm assuming some of it is water weight from all the sodium that the spices have, you know. I'm just throwing things out there. Don't like take it for gospel. I don't actually know why. But yeah, that'll probably be sorted tomorrow since I like started running again. Or maybe not, you never know. Um but yeah, so it could just be it doesn't know how heavy I am, so it logs my calories, well, tracks my calories slightly lower because it's like, oh, he's not as heavy, so him moving this fast ain't that big of a deal. Um, and then my watch has obviously more metrics because I logged it in once. You know, it has my weight that I might need to update because I think I was like 82 or 83 when I got it. Well, when I started using it, so it might be a bit off. I think I'll update the weight like every 5 kgs or something. Which to be fair is like the next stop off. But anyway, the point is it has my weight, it has my heart rate. So I assume that the Garmin's like more accurate in terms of its track. I assume, you know, just purely because it has more metrics. The machine deadass only has the time and speed that I'm running. The Garmin has my heart rate, my weight. That's mainly it. The heart rate and weight is like mainly what I'm going off of because I don't hold the things on the machine because the machine has like handles that if you're holding it, it's like sensors. So it'll start tracking your heart rate and it'll show you your heart rate and stuff. But I don't hold those because I'm running. So I ain't trying to be holding stuff while I'm running. Because why would you do that? Especially when you're running fast. Because there's a chance, I know if you're like leaning on something, technically you're working less. And I'm more likely to trip if I'm, you know, the point is I'm not holding the things. So that just doesn't have as much data. But other than that, pretty good so far. It's like 2. So I took a while to upload this, you know. I was feeling in a video mood. So I uploaded, well, not uploaded, I've recorded and to be uploaded a video for my TikTok, which is Kumbi. It's just Kumbi. Let me check the ads though. I'm pretty sure it's that guy. Yeah, the ad's that guy, Kumbarai, you know, no caps. But just Kumbi. You'll probably see it. If you know my face, you'll see my face. That's the profile pic. But yeah, that's what we've done so far. There's the one thing, one of my face skincare things that it's a newer one. I think I'm gonna take it out and see what happens because I obviously have a breakout right now because of my high sugar intake, let's just say, last weekend. But there's also kind of like bumps. I think it's like skin irritation or something that I've also noticed on my face. And I have a suspicion that this toner skin impurity cleanser thing might be the reason. Now there's a chance that it's my fault because I realized the other day I was reading the instructions and I realized that I'm using it wrong because it says, oh, pat gently and stuff. I've been like straight like hitting rubs, not like hard rubs, but I have been rubbing, and that could have been causing my skin to get irritated a bit and like making, you know, those small bumps that aren't really anything, it's just irritation on your face like a rash. But yeah, I'm gonna stop using that for a bit, see if it clears up with like all the skin, with all the breakout. But I'm mainly paying attention to that one to see if it clears up, and then if it does, I'll start using it like the way they're supposed, gently patting for like a week or so to see if the irritation returns, and then I'll know whether I'm getting the irritation because of me just doing it wrong. I'm getting the irritation because of the actual product, and it's just a thing of I shouldn't be using that product. But yeah, other than that, in terms of everything else, if you're interested in the skincare stuff, water. That's basic. Actually, I won't even lie. In terms of like my skincare and like improving the quality of my skin and having less, like I have a lot less acne and skin, not issues, but like things going on than I did last year, matric, for a multitude of reasons. I'm getting leaner, and that by default means that I'm eating less, and in general eating healthier foods, because if you want to eat more, then usually it's just better to eat healthier foods in general. You eat out less. Even when you're eating out, the food choices that you make, like I know in matric and even a bit of last year, yeah, in matric and last year, I would still eat KFC. We used to have Popeyes. Popeyes biggest loss of my life, bro. Okay, that's a lie, but like biggest loss in terms of food, because we lost Popeyes, bro. The country that I'm in, we lost Popeyes. People didn't like it. People preferred KFC. People were wrong. I've stopped looking at the camera. People were wrong. I prefer Popeyes over KFC. I like the texture. It doesn't like hit my skin as like heavy as KFC does. So that was an L. But my skin was a lot less, a lot more things going on, a lot less clear last year, the year before compared to now. Part of the reason of it, I think a huge reason of it, is that I just stopped eating KFC completely. Because I was like, nah, every time I eat KFC, I get a breakout. And then, if you do that consistently, it's basically you always have a breakout going on. There's always something. There's the ones where I used to have this thing. I don't know whether it was like, but it was basically how it works is that there's like a core of whatever breakout thing that you have, right? And sometimes when you actually like squeezing, you're not getting out the actual core, you're just getting out the pus. So if the core is given like fuel, so to say, then it'll regrow. So I'd have this thing. I have it in old pictures that I probably won't show because I ain't editing these videos, bro. I'll start editing when I start editing. But these videos are just meant to be cut and dry, me talking to the camera. I upload the video right after talking to it. Just a bit of an update, just a bit of me talking. But I had this thing that would flare up every time I ate KFC. And I'll just always have this bump on my head. I know I had one here and I had one like here. And I got out those bumps. Well, not me, but the bumps are gone. The cores are gone. But I knew that one of the things that would fuel my acne a lot was just the KFC. So I decided I like looking better more than I like eating KFC. So I stopped eating KFC completely. I haven't had KFC once the whole year. Actually, no, technically speaking, I've had it once. The reason I say technically is because I didn't have KFC. Like, me and my friends went to KFC, but I didn't have the chicken, which is KFC. It's like me saying, oh, I went to McDonald's, but you didn't have a burger or chicken nuggets. Well, like, I went there and I had the Crusher. So I don't really, like, technically it's KFC, but it's not the KFC that I'm talking about, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so I haven't gone to KFC like once this whole year. Whenever my family are ordering and it's like, oh, KFC, I'm just like, I'm not having that. And then my mom's very considerate of that because she knows why. She's like, oh yeah, your skin, right? So I just get like sushi whenever the fam is getting KFC, because I have very oily skin. So I'm more prone to breakouts from oily foods than someone with dry, or I don't know about neutral skin, but I know about dry skin. Someone with dry skin, if me and him have the same meal, I'll just have more of a breakout than he will, purely because my skin's oily. So I'm just more prone. But yeah, that's what we're working with. In terms of food, I ate the chips, regretted that. Came home, ate the food from yesterday because I didn't eat supper yesterday. So I ate the supper from yesterday. I had coffee. I had coffee with 2 Tim Tams. Why 2, you might ask? Because I don't have the facilities, i.e. calories, to consume 3 like normal. Which is fine. Like, surprisingly enough, it's not that hectic. Will it be a change in behavior of like reducing the amount of Tim Tams I have from 3 to 2? I don't think so. But it was something, What else? I think that's about all, I have enough calories to have supper comfortably, depending on what the supper is, but like comfortably have supper. Ideally, I wake up lighter tomorrow, and I'm running again tomorrow. Tomorrow's arms, which is fun. Go to sleep at a good enough time to wake up at a good time. I think I mentioned I had an assignment yesterday. That one went pretty well. I think I'll do fine. And yeah, that's basically it, you know. Thanks for watching the video. I got nothing else. Leave a like if you like the video, if you liked hearing me yap. Leave a comment about something. I don't really know. I don't have super broad ideas on. I don't know. I have a thought of maybe doing more themed videos as well. You know, I have these videos that are basically just like diary logs, if you would like to call it that. And then I have other more, not exactly like high editing, but more structured videos. You know, a video with a theme. Like maybe I don't really want to do a weight loss video until like I've lost all the weight, and then given I have lost a full from what 13 kgs as of now. You know, basically a kg every month. Not super fast, but not super slow either. But I have lost weight, but I don't really want to do it until I'm like done losing weight, and then I can come out with all the lessons that I've learned along the way, and I'm more credible. Because you know, who are you gonna listen to? You know, the guy who's lost weight but like still looks kind of normal. You know, or the guy who's like shredded. The guy who flexes his abs in the camera, talking about this is how I lost the weight, this is what I ate and stuff. But you know, give me ideas. You know, general self improvement stuff. What you wanna see. I'm down for like videos on confidence, increasing that, some general skincare stuff, throwing out ideas, all that, you know. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, follow my other stuff. Could be on TikTok, could be on YouTube. That's basically all. I don't have an Instagram or Twitter as of yet. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you have a good day. Peace.